Welcome to Kcse English. In this video, we are going to look at two aspects that are examined in English Paper 1. That is, writing personal diaries and writing of personal journals. These are very important aspects of writing, and each and every student needs to master them because these are skills that you will require in life even after you have sat for your examination. Remember that it is critical for you to take note of what goes into the writing of personal diaries and the writing of personal journals, and you must make a distinction between the two. Let us begin by focusing on writing personal diaries. What are personal diaries? A personal diary is a record of the daily events that one wants to carry out in a month or a day. You cannot always remember what you need to do on monthly or daily basis. The diary helps you to accomplish all you have to. It also helps in time management. So, what are some of the aspects to be captured in writing of a personal diary? First, you have to capture the date. You also need to capture the day, time, and the event that you'll be doing at that particular time. For example, if you look at the entry that we have on this screen, you will note that on Sunday 15th of November 2020, this particular person who has this entry in his or her diary indicates that at 6 a.m. he or she will wake up, and at 7 a.m. he or she will help clean the house. At 8 a.m. it is indicated that he or she will go to church, and at 1 p.m. you can also see that he will have lunch with a cousin. And at 5 p.m., he or she will have group discussion on the novel entitled Blossoms of the Savannah. It is important for you to take note of those very important aspects of the personal diary. Let us now turn to a personal journal. What is a personal journal? A journal is a record of events, incidents, and experiences which took place. In essence, it is also about what happened. It is written to show the events which took place at a given time and date. That is why journals are written in past tense. Personal journals are private documents in which the writer reflects on events in his or her life. The question is, why do we keep journals? First, a journal helps us to remember details of our experiences. It also helps us connect with friends that we interacted with at one time in our lives. That is why when we go back to our entries in journals, we discover people we interacted with, and it is now easy for us to connect with those people. Thirdly, journals help us process our feelings and ideas. It therefore helps us to know how we think and feel about things in our lives. It therefore helps us to clarify our emotions. And in a very special way, the journal helps us to explain our lives. Finally, the journal also helps us preserve our experiences and history. As you write your journal, remember to capture the date, the day, the experiences and events of that particular day, the feelings and the opinion you had on what happened on that particular day. Since it is a record of how you felt and what you did, telling the truth is important in a journal. Note that in a journal, you need to record details like the time, location, who you were with, and what you were wearing. Now let us look at an example of an entry in somebody's journal. 15th November 2020 is a Sunday I will never forget. I was woken up by noise coming from all over our compound. I clearly heard my grandmother wailing and shouting my grandfather's name. I jumped out of bed and ran towards my grandmother's house. There were so many people around the house. "What is happening?" I asked my cousin. "You do not know? Our grandfather is dead," he answered. I felt a sharp pain in my chest as I processed the sad news of my grandfather's death. That is a good example of a personal entry in a journal. That brings us to the end of today's video. On behalf of my crew, Neka and Pambi, I would like you to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Welcome again and again as we prepare interesting videos to help you pass your examination.